welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna review the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. I know I'm late for the concealer, but what's the big deal here? Nothing. Okay, so if you want to see how I achieved this look and what are my thoughts on the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer, then please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe. My exams are literally next week, so if I skipped a week or something, I'm sorry for that. But inshallah I'll be posting more often, like the week after, and I'll be posting every Tuesday, so keep watching. Okay, so I did my eyebrows and I primed my face. I applied moisturizer and Baby Skin Pore Eraser Primer. And I'm gonna put the Fit Me foundation. I'm not gonna put it all over my face. I'm gonna leave this part so the concealer can do its thing, you know? Yeah. And I'm gonna use a MAC concealer in a shade dark to contour my face. What is this? And it's finally time for the concealer. I'm using the shade Graham Cracker 16G, which I think is 16 gold. Like the N is neutral, so the G must be gold, I guess. We're gonna try it. So a little goes a long way. So I only applied a dot and then I'm spreading it with the MAC. Was it called MAC? Right? I honestly don't remember. Blend it with my finger first, as I always do with my ring finger. That looks so good already. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna blend it with a damn beauty blender. It really blends so good. Look at the difference. It's to the other side. So here's both eyes. I want to check if it creases. I don't think it did. Like there's a little bit creasing over here, just a little bit, like when I use my other concealers. Yeah, so they crease like literally immediately when I apply concealer on this eye and I blend it, and then I go to the other eye. This eye like already has creasing, but I don't see any creasing here, and I usually crease immediately on my eyelids and I don't see any creasing, honestly. This is a perfect concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna bake now. I have to bake, I'm sorry. I'm gonna use the air spun. Yummy. I love makeup scents. I know some people like they have asthma or they don't like scents of makeup, but I do. I do love scents of makeup. I really love it. So I'm gonna go again with my beauty blender to make sure there's no creasing. There is not, but just make sure. And then I'm gonna bake with a dry beauty blender. So for eyeshadow, I'm gonna use, the blushers, this blusher and this of Sephora palette. It's just an old palette, honestly. And then I'm gonna cut my crease with Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Keeping Karma. This is literally so cute. Look at how fancy this is. So I'm gonna put some of the same shade on my lash line, my lower lash line, and I'll be back. So I'm gonna do the rest of my face, like mascara, bronzer, blush, highlighter, and I'll be back to tell you the final review. My office is done and I really think the concealer is really good. Like it's full coverage. It's not heavy on the skin at all. Like usually full coverage concealers are heavy on the skin, but really light on the skin. I don't even feel like there's a lot of product underneath my eyes. It's thin. What is wrong with my lighting? It's okay. Okay, so now it's 8:15. I'll be back like 12 or 1 a.m. I'm not sure. So that will be like 4 or 5 hours, and we'll test it, and then when I come back, I'll tell you my review. Okay, so it's 2 a.m. in the morning now, and I just got back. I don't really love how it looks now. Like, it looks good. It looks great. But there's some parts that, like, literally they're gone. Like, the concealer is literally just gone. See, there's 3 lines here. Little part. Like, I've tried the Huda Beauty concealer before, but I didn't try it with this airspun powder. So I guess the problem is from the powder. I'm not sure, but I've tried it with banana powder and with just a compact powder, and this didn't happen. It doesn't just disappear. Like, where does the concealer go? So I think that's from the powder. Like, but I'm sure the concealer is pretty good because I've used it with banana powder and just a normal compact powder, and with the compact powder, with the Cibao compact powder, and it worked like good. It worked really good. It stayed all day, and I had setting spray on too, so it stayed all day and it was pretty good. So if you're gonna get the concealer, try it with different powders, or like, I guess compact powder will be better than loose powders, but of course it has to be like good with the Easy Bake powder because they're literally Huda Beauty and Huda Beauty, they have to work together, you know. So inshallah, one time I'm gonna get the Easy Bake powder and I'm gonna try it for you guys. But my final thoughts is, I really love the concealer. I really love the coverage of it. It's not really heavy on the skin, but I'm not gonna use it with the airspun powder again. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I really love the concealer, but just try it with different powders and see what suits you the best and what will stay all day. And that's it.